Yerp. Tuesday, July 1. Apparently you can go back further than I thought. So let's just fire this up, buddy. Let's just do it. Let's just try to record this time. I can see us reversing here. I would love that. I would love it to go up. It might be too goated to come back down though. Uh yeah. Yeah, I still have like 2 weeks worth of stuff to go back. I'm realizing like how long that could take. I woke up late. It's already 5:30, dude. Like, what? So I'm not gonna do that whole stream thing today. Probably not gonna do it at all. Let's just be honest with each other. Um, but we're still gonna get those reps in. Still not seeing. Dude, why does this look familiar? Am I tweaking? I don't think. No, we haven't gone over this. Maybe I just look at so many charts. They all look the same. Okay, very funny. Uh, Also, I figured out how to look at stuff, how to do replay mode without looking at the charts. You just have to hide the actual instrument. But it would be nice if like you could just like from tradingview.com be like, I want to go to this day on this instrument and just type it in without looking at a chart. That'd be smart, right? Okay, do we actually look at this? We're in a wee bit of a downtrend now. So it's really following the overnight trend. I mean, it's breaking out of the channel, but it is moving down, definitely. In case you didn't know. Let's see what's the volume profile look like. See, all this shit is just like, hang on, what the heck? What is that? Sorry, gang. Oh, I don't want that. Wow, that sucks. All right, I'm just gonna do with that blue shit for now, but okay, we're getting a reversal near the bouncing off the same bottom that had big spike here, big gap, big gap. So we could be reversing back up, but I'm gonna be cautious because you know you know how that goes. just gonna delete this. Do we short right here? That's not a. Nah, I don't like. I don't like that signal. Maybe let's choke this up and like see if it bounces out there. That would have worked. That would have worked. Okay. Now here's the question. This is looking. No, I'm not going to short up here because with the current price action, Jesus Christ, with the current price action, that's just looking like a long reversal. I don't know what it reversed out of, but you know, and like maybe you could have taken this red candle for a little bit of a scalp, but I want to see what it looks like in a high time frame right now. It's really kind of just a bounce off of this back here. Sorry, I can't do this VWAP anymore. Just a big retracement on the daily. We did have this huge move up, so it's like, do we want to? Are we gonna test that? Are we gonna retest this high back here? Um, Down here, there's a big point of control, so it's like, uh, I don't know. It could come back down there, but it's bouncing really hard off this point. So, like, yeah, you could call that like a demand zone. That's what I was looking for. You could call this demand zone. Um, just battling to go lower though. So nice little fakie in the beginning to go to the upside, but it did not do that. And if you like to play these lines, then maybe you would expect it to bounce. But I don't know if it's really respecting the channel today. So let's just see. Oh my God. Dude, what? Something's wrong with me today. I keep like looking for this toolbar and I can't find it. Some people might say that's a good entry. I think it's a big candle, and you just closed above that high, so I don't know. I don't love that. Well, what about this though? This candle. These candles are just humongous, huge. Um, 25 points is not. I mean, that's like kind of your ideal risk, but so I'm thinking about getting in here. If I do get in here, is it because I'm bored of watching, or is it because this actually looks like a reversal? Like if you're just asking it to go to VWAP or the midline, I think there's also it's also kind of bouncing out of this big old gapperoonie here. Does it have the balls to fill up that gap? I think we're in a pretty good upward reversal. Um, oh, you know what though? Well, let's try it. Let's go half risk on it. This is going to be four. I don't know if it was the last day. Let's say let's get our screenshots in, shall we? Uh, yes, darling. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's just play it out. Nice. Yeah, that's pretty clean. Um, I think if like I wouldn't blame you for like holding this into trying to hold on until VWAP and or the POC, which is still way above price action right now. Um, yeah, I like that setup. It feels like it gave you a second chance after this bar. Um, look at that, it bounced right off the bounced off that midline. So I think when you're like uncertain about a target, if you think it can go farther, I think it could. Like if I was holding a runner, if I had three runners, if I had two runners, I would do VWAP and and POC, and let's see if we can get up there. Bounced off the midline. I'm not saying like sometimes I like if you need a target, the channel can work. I didn't see this as like a point of resistance necessarily, but obviously it is bouncing out of there right now. Just another kind of marker you can look at. Sometimes you do need, you don't need magic lines, but sometimes you do need like sometimes you need something for you need an anchor, basically. I feel like that's moving here. It's struggling to get up to the VWAP now, but the other thing that was bad is that here, let's get this. Let's get this photo here real quickie. Uh, oh, I was about to say what I don't like about Max is that you can't. Obviously, it didn't. It's not putting it around. Max screenshot is just so much more intuitive, but well, like the only good thing about Windows screenshot is that you can just control V it into like chats and stuff. But dude, I don't know. I was a Windows hardo for like most of my life, but now that I have to use it for work, I kind of hate it. I definitely hate like PowerPoint. So it's just so like on SharePoint, just not intuitive whatsoever. So we did hit the VWAP. We're in the afternoon now, dude. And I think this boy could just keep running up to POC, honestly. Like definitely got some character move up. Here we're oh we broke through that zone. What else? Got this zone. Got this zone. Oh, she's bouncing below the what just happened? I okay, so POC has moved down now. Um the question still is like do we think it's gonna come up to the top of this channel? Which I think wouldn't be crazy. Um PLC is moving down, but you're finding a little bit of support at this kind of area. I gotta get back in the gym, dude. Do you take that? No, you can't take that. Short, I mean, you can't take that. Is this the push above VWAP? It's really sticking below VWAP though. And that, there you go. So you could have taken that up to VWAP, not much higher. And let's just see what that. I'd be very happy with this one if I just caught that. I'd be very pleased. So that you could have taken that up for 35 points. I don't like unless you're. I mean, what are you targeting if you're targeting anything higher than that? Other than that, so I'm happy with that. It's coming back now. Bouncing off the bottom of the channel this time. We're at 3 o'clock, but this could be another spot. This could be a spot you're interested in. There's no problem is right now we haven't broken any structure to go higher, so now we have. And now we have this. I don't think I would go, that's a big zone, but I don't think I would go short right here because of upward trend, because of this movement is very sharp upwards, and it would have worked. But, you know, that's one of those nice little fakies. I was like, is there somewhere we can get in long here? If you were getting in long at all, I would say like you would have to see this is kind of a zone. It's not beautiful, not bad, not great, not horrible, whatever. Then you probably would have to take this one or this one. But I just didn't I didn't love that. And then this is kind of a fake. Um but that's obvious fake, dude. You got this low, this high right here. So you don't want to take that. It's 4 o'clock. All right.